What is going on, everybody? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Hope you're good. Hope you are well. It is amazing. It is on average. It's been a while since we've done this. First of all, shout out to Yara, one half of the Borough Nerdy Fragrance Reviews. Great to see Kyler here. Stinky. Great to see you too. 69. Yes, 69 for life. Bria, hi. Great to see you. John Carlo Burton, great to see you too. What's going on? Hez, I see you, Hez. I gotta tell you, Hez, this fragrance right here, this I can't stop spraying it. I can't stop wearing it. It is good stuff. If y'all haven't checked out Rue Bourbon, definitely need to. And I think I know somebody else who has tried it. Probably gonna get their opinion in a second. Kevin, great to see you. Shout out to Kevin. Great to see Brian here, my 2 cents. Melissa, Villanueva. Y'all make sure y'all check out all these amazing channels. Melissa, Brian, you are one half of the Borough Nerdy Fragrance. Everybody is here. Everybody is awesome. But I know y'all aren't just here for me today. No. And I got the diptyque candle, ombre, lit, because it's such a special occasion. That's why we're doing this on a Sunday. And of course, we have a lot to talk about. We have some fragrance sampling, some news, a little bit of everything. But I need to just say this woman that I'm about to bring on is absolutely amazing. Just crushing it all around. And I'm just super proud of her. Been watching her for a very long time. And she's no stranger to this channel. This is now her third appearance. And I'm super grateful, super appreciative of it. And most of y'all know her. Most of y'all know her more than me. So, hey. But she is amazing. Her name is Sarah from the channel Glam Finds.
Hello. Thank you so much for bringing me back, man. I was so excited to do this today.
Absolutely. I've been trying to have you on since like around December. Like when Scent Explorer came up, it was like, man, like I got to get Sarah back on because Sarah also has an event, which we'll talk about a little later. But for those of you who can read, it's also in the description of the video. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. But because of that, it was like, no, I have to have Sarah back on. So I'm just really glad that we were able to do this again, you know?
Me too. Hey, Giancarlo.
Hey, Giancarlo, where is her music? This is YouTube, Kyler. I don't know if you realize this. We don't do copyright strikes here. We're trying to keep the video up, you know. Sandro, great to see Sandro. Manny J. Let me tell you really quick, Sarah. This is why I love this community. Manny J has been conversing with me through various live streams, my own. Joey Cannoli, shout out to Joey if you're watching. Various live streams, just in general, here on YouTube. And I finally got a chance today to meet him. He went and he showed up to where I work. And he came by. I am super appreciative and thankful for getting the chance to meet Manny. And it was just a great time. And I look forward to many more interactions. But just the fact that, like, strangers that just so happen to, like fragrance.
Awesome.
Get a chance to like just meet up out the blue, you know. So it's
yeah, I think that's amazing. I think that I wish I lived somewhere where people could actually like stop by.
Exactly. Well, there may be something soon where you'll be able to meet a few people for sure.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe we'll see. We will see. But no, I had to give that personal shout out because I know Manny took time. He said, "Hey, if you're there Sunday, I'm coming to see you." And I said, actually, I am. I'm there all day, open and closed, because the mall only has a set schedule. So it was definitely just awesome to meet. And yeah, shout outs to Hez. Like I said, you've tried this, right? Rue Bourbon?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
So when it opened up, I was like, you know, it has like these designer sensibilities, but as it started drying down, it went a lot more niche. And the crazy thing is the first time I wore that one, I wore it on my wrist under a shirt, and it went so hard all
Yeah.
day, all night. And
Mm.
when I woke up, like the first smell, I was like, what? What am I smelling? It was still going like right there on my wrist. It was like blasting off of it. I was like, the performance of this is insane. But I mean, obviously, it's very much up my alley scent wise. And the vanilla in it is here's what I've noticed. Indie vanillas I like. I don't
Mhm.
typically like vanilla in like designer fragrances. Not that it's bad, but if it's too prominent, I don't really tend to like it. But I like the vanilla note in this one, which for me is pretty big. But I
Nice.
think it's because the way that it's blended. I think he did an amazing job on this one. And again, I like the quality of indie fragrances is second to none to me. So I actually really enjoy this one, and I think the bang for your buck, especially because of how amazing it is performance wise and how it's kind of telling a story, unmatched. You know.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. I definitely agree. And it's something that just takes me back to Bourbon Street. I've been there several times. Well, not several, only once, but it felt like several in that the activities that went on in that weekend for Mardi Gras. But no, this is super smooth and vanilla bourbon, just really good stuff. I really
Transports you. I love that, you know?
yeah, exactly, exactly. Also great to see Mark, Aussie Fragrance. What's going on, bro?
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Shout outs, great to see, great to see. So it's 11:50 a.m. Sheesh. Mark's in Australia for real. But so yeah, so you have this event coming up and I was like, I have to have Sarah back on so this way the world could know if they didn't already know, but they should know. Hey Greg, great to see you.
Hey Greg, how you doing, brother?
Shout outs, Greg Graham, Imperium by Fragrance World. Haven't tried it, but I'm sure you smell amazing right now. So shout outs.
I need to
Uh,
try that one.
Fragrance World is that like an what start?
It's
Where are
Middle
they from?
Eastern.
Middle Eastern. Okay,
They make a lot of clones, but their clones are supposed to be getting really good. So I tried a clone by Paris Corner yesterday, and this basically
hmm
battles that clone, and that's a clone of Roja Dove Elysium. So
got you.
I'm curious to see how close that one gets.
Okay, definitely. I'll have to check out some of that because I know a lot of the people are what you call it. A lot of people are really getting into the Middle Eastern. I actually was given a Middle Eastern fragrance yesterday from a YouTuber content creator, Ali Doc Fragrance. So I'll have to get into the. I'm looking to get more into the Middle Eastern side of the fragrances. I know you've covered a good amount in you and there's wow, I can't believe I'm blanking on Jeremy. I forgot not Jeremy Fragrance. I forgot Jeremy House of Colossus. House of Colossus. Y'all two are like okay, really making me got to go ahead and get into these Middle Eastern fragrances for sure. So,
I mean, the quality is like I'm wearing one today. I didn't
oh
even do it
snap!
on purpose, but I think the bottle's pretty cool. So I kept it
Which
next to
one's
me
this?
because of it's called it's by Paris Corner. It's Kahila Platinum.
Hmm
And they said it's supposed to be a clone of Lebeau, Lamal
Okay,
or Lebeau, but it's
yeah.
not a clone, but it is in the vein of I don't think it's a clone. It's not one to one, but I really like it. Like it's still on me. I heard that the performance was bad, but I put this on right now in California. It's just before 6 p.m. and I put this on at 4:45 a.m. this morning, right before I was leaving for work. Still
Okay.
going. So can't be that bad. But I really like it actually. I love LeBeau, by the way. It's one of my top 10 fragrances, probably for life. It just
Okay.
goes really well.
Would you say it's a top two for Daily Driver in your opinion? Shout out to
Oh,
Engineer.
I don't think I could have the top two.
A top two, right? That's more
No,
like a
I don't
top
think I could do
200.
that. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Actually, Daily Driver, the one that I've been reaching for a lot lately, which if you can get it for cheap, because Bergdorf Goodman um,
Mm,
had a sale on this. It was dirt cheap the other day. The new Y EDT. Oh my
interesting.
gosh. It was 35 or it was $32. I got it like 34 something shipped.
Wow,
with taxes and everything, and it's really good.
that's a good one for sure. That's a good one. Also great to see Gorga. Shout out to Gorguts telling me to grab a bottle of Akar Black by Latafa. Okay, okay,
Oh yeah, that's like why EDP mixed with Invictus. It's pretty good.
okay. Got you. Okay, so it'll be. I'll probably get that for like the summertime too, so this way I could just relax and be casual about it. You got Kalia Platinum. I did a
Kahila
side by.
Platinum. This one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So similar to LeBeau. That's but but that's a whole nother situation. But yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no. I'm telling you, y'all are gonna make me have to get into these Middle Eastern fragrances.
You got to do it,
Is
dude. I mean, they're just so easy to get to.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if they're right there, like price wise, just everything about it is
Yeah.
just making it that much easier. Then why not? I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. Manny
Uh,
does ask, is the new Y different from the original Y because there was a reformulation? The
I
EDT
don't
version.
have the original one, but
Okay.
everyone said that that one was really weak. This, I I don't get like the performance difference between this one and YEDP is very little. So if the old one was bad at performing, no, 10 plus hours and it projects really well. It actually projects so well that I'm no longer gonna wear it to work because I wore 3 sprays and it went a little bit too hard on me. It
Got
went YEDP hard on me. So I would say if you were worried about it, you can get it. Like it performs.
got you. Got you. Okay, good to know. Hey, listen, Manny, I'm sorry, man. I just you know more than anybody that it's been a long day, so that's why I was like, oh, just slip up. But not oh, it got both EDTs and they smell identical after an hour. Gives him an extra hour. Okay,
What did the old one give you though? Because like I got well over 10 hours with the new one. I
got you.
didn't overspray though. I only sprayed 3 and it projected really hard off of me. I'm telling you, like I can't wear it to work anymore. It was just too much.
Hmm, interesting. Okay. Well, Mark will be able to let you know that. Also, great to see AM here. Shout outs. So yes, you have an event going on very well sooner
I
than
do.
when I was thinking of wanting you on the live stream and everything kind of coming up initially. Um, and
I
so
do.
so for those who don't know, there is an event called Glamcation, and it is entering its second year.
Yep,
Correct? So it
correct.
is entering its second year, and it's supposed to be a gathering of amazing people, right? Uh, I tell you what, I mean, I got a chance to hang out with Michelle and Max Aroma and meet Aaron Terrence last year. But between my shoulder surgery and everything, I was really upset after seeing those pictures that I did not go to the last one. And after going to Sen Explore, and that was a great time, met some awesome people. I mean, it definitely was a great experience, but a lot of people were like, now that this is done, now it's time for Glamcation. And I'm excited for it. So I guess in your words, what is Glamcation to you? So this way people could really understand in its
Okay,
entirety.
so the truth, the actual truth, like 110%. Glamcation, it started because it was like, what, a year and a half ago, maybe a little bit more than that, almost 2 years
Mhm.
ago. I was like walking around and I was like, man, it's so crazy. And I was like on the phone with Tammy, at Tammy Loves Fragrances on Instagram.
Yes.
And I chat with her all the time. When I go down to LA, typically I try to go see her. And that all started because of FragCom. You know, I met her online and we just like would chat on Instagram sometimes. And then I was like, hey, I'm going to be in LA next week. Do you want to meet up? And we did. And I was like, it's like really weird that I'm in my 30s and I have internet friends. And I was like, hey, is it crazy if I throw an event just in, your area, LA, because I'm there. I used to be there all the time before like work got, you know, the best of me, but I used to be there all the time. I was like, is it crazy if I host an event down there where all of us can meet up, smell some indie fragrances? Because that's also when I started really dipping my toe in indie fragrances and I was really getting into them. And I was like, it would
Nice.
be cool. You could smell some stuff, you could hang out with people, literally just time to hang out, maybe enjoy the summer a little bit because it's in the summertime, and smell some stuff that you can't really smell because it's not sold in like, you know, Macy's or Nordstrom's or any of that stuff. It's indie.
Hmm.
And she's like, I don't think it's crazy. I think you should do it. And then I talked to Niles and I was like, hey, would it be crazy if I, you know, let vendors come to this event? And he was like, I'm in. I'll be your first one. And
Hey.
I did it. So yeah, I told myself like the week before, I was like, this is the last time I'm ever going to do this again because it was so much work to plan. And
Hmm.
day 3, when we were at the bonfire,
Hmm.
I said, all right, this is the first annual one because it was so much fun. And basically, all it was we hung out. We had like a black tie event last year. We did a beach bonfire. And for Saturday and Sunday, I had vendors out there in the courtyard just showing their stuff. You could smell it. You could, buy. You could. A lot of them had bottles with them, and then you could also, if you didn't want to buy it there, they
Hmm.
gave you an incentive to order it, and they could just ship it when they got back. So
Hmm.
it was just so much fun. Everyone had so much fun because it was like, for the most part, the first time everyone, like Niles and Emily had the Heart Spark together, and they hadn't met before that event, you know. So it was
Right.
like this amazing event, not the event itself, but it was like an amazing thing where all these people that have been friends, most of them for years, had actually met. And I think it was just so fun that I was like, I can't not do this again. This has to be a thing.
Yeah.
So I told them I was going to do it. So now we're doing it again, same hotel. And I'm really excited because, I mean, I think it was just really fun just to like kick back and hang out with people that I talk to pretty much daily, anyways, you know?
Yeah. No. Absolutely. I mean, it sounds great. Always awesome to when you get a chance to sit and meet, or not sit, stand, whatever, walk, however you meet people, whenever you get a chance to do that in this community, it's great stuff. I mean, again, just meeting Manny today, it was like I've known him my entire life.
Yeah.
Meeting Ali, Doc Fragrance, all these people, Brian, Callie's groom room, Dave, shout out to Dave. I see you if you see me. Rico, fragged out, swagged out for sure. That was another one. Meeting him back in Seven Explore. That was great. That was definitely a good one. Chris, Rare Fine Frags, his wife, all of the big internet ones, Ashley in Paris, Erica, Oda Erica, just everyone, just it's great. So then when you get a chance to meet everyone at once, is like, okay, this is awesome. And
Yeah.
I know for a fact I'm going. So there you have it. I know I am going. Um, I can tell you that to purchase tickets, there is a link. It's through Eventbrite, correct?
It's through Eventbrite. I should probably. So here's the thing. I haven't plugged this event. I have been working like crazy. Like at the beginning of the
Hmm.
year, I moved and I got a promotion at work, and I work a lot. So I'm really glad I'm on here talking about it because I don't. Some people don't even know that the tickets are available, and that's on me. I didn't really publicize it at all, but the link is in my bio. It goes through Eventbrite. This is not a profitable event at all. Every dollar that is in the ticket is either payment for like transportation or food, because I have a food guy. Should probably talk about that a little. I have a taco truck guy that comes out. He comes out Friday night. I haven't talked to him this year, but last year he said he would do it for me. And he said he's going to do 3 different types of food, but basically it's a taco truck that he comes out, and he cooks it right there. So his food was really good last year. And then we get the second night, it's basically same courtyard, but there's like music and everyone smells really good. And then there's drinks. And this year, it's not a black tie event, it's white party. So I wanted to make it a little bit different. And actually, shout out to Tammy Loves Fragrances because she actually helped me with that idea. I think it was actually her idea. And I was like, that's a great idea. I love the idea of a white party. This year, it's actually deep into the summer. It's in August. It starts Friday night, and I was like, August, a white party's perfect. So, and then the third night is the beach bonfire, which was amazing last year. She set that up. She got like all the
That's
firewood
awesome.
and everything. She actually got an RV that she
Okay.
brought out there. It was so much fun. So shout out to
Dang.
her. She helped me with a lot of the ideas and a lot of the planning and everything. So
Yeah, no. I met Tammy too. That's right. I did meet Tammy in December. Tammy's great. It's amazing. And her setting that up then, yeah, no. I'm excited. That's there's two things I was waiting for in 2023. It's cannoli prom. That's pretty much a month away, a little over a month away now. But cannoli prom in Chicago and glamcation in August, and I'm ready to go. I'm probably gonna buy my ticket like next week. It's definitely happening. Well, no, this week is next week. What am I saying? I'm buying my
oh,
ticket
that's
this
Sunday.
week. Come Thursday, I'm buying my ticket. And yeah, no, I know a few people already who are set to go and gonna go. Some people in the state in New York are gonna go. It's definitely something that is gonna be amazing and just thank you because I know these things aren't easy. So the fact that you're even setting this up, you know what I mean, is just awesome. It takes a lot of work, and then you're bringing it back. Like it's always easy to do something once. You've been able to do it to where it's a follow up now. Definitely even more props to that. So.
It's different, but
Hmm.
luckily, like Rico and Farida and I have Claudia, everyone's kind
Yeah.
of trying to help on the back end. I don't have all the vendors yet. I know that this year I'm getting Emily back and Niles again, both of them for sure. And
Hmm.
I believe Kirk Elliott, as long as everything goes to plan, he should be able to make it out this year. And there's a
Nice.
handful of other ones. Some of them I'm gonna wait because I want to slowly reveal them. I have one that I think is going to surprise people, so that one I'm going to wait on too.
Nice.
And we got some people's like some brands that are there's giveaways, by the way. There's actually a lot of giveaways. We have brands that sponsor giveaways. So your ticket includes like a bunch of stuff, including giveaways. Some of them are designers and stuff that, I buy and bring to the event, but we got a lot of people like indie brands and niche brands that will sponsor 1, 2, 3 bottle giveaways. So this year it's
Nice.
going to be more because a lot of people have asked to, if I can't come, can I sponsor some bottle giveaways? And I was like, yeah, whatever you want. Like, and people are sponsoring things, and there's a swag bag. Any brand that wants to can send stuff for the swag bag. So you get a nice big toiletry bag filled with samples of different brands. And that was really cool because I thought that would be a good idea last year, and that was a hit. So I want to do the same thing this year. This year, it seems like it's going to be more full because I've actually had a lot more brands reach out. So I'm really excited about the swag bag. The swag bag was really fun for me to do.
Nice. Okay. Nah. That I mean, swag bag always great. And who doesn't love free stuff or giveaways? Like
Yeah.
both of the two. So it's it's just an awesome time. Great to see Jim. Shout out to Jim Osh and passive listener. I appreciate it. Listen, whenever you want to come in, just the fact that you stop by at all. Hey, and you gave me a super sticker. Thank you so much for the $5, Jim. I appreciate you. I keep it up. I definitely will. But Hez, I'm hoping to be there. I
And
hope
we're
you're there
hoping to see
too.
you there, man.
I'm hoping to see you there. Hoping to see you there for sure. But yeah, no, definitely Glamcation is gonna be a good time for sure. And it's gonna be a good time. But speaking of samples, part of all of this too wasn't just to talk about Glamcation. I wanted to get your thoughts and opinions, your unaverage thoughts in a way on some samples and just different things. So I sent Sarah a few samples and we're gonna go through them and just kind of see what she thinks about everything. You
Do
know,
you want
that's
me to start with my favorite one?
yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Well, do you know what it is?
I have no idea at all.
No?
I have an idea, but I have no idea if that makes
Could you
sense.
could you guess?
Does the brand start with a P?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this a brand that I've been talking about so much so people probably
Relentlessly?
think that I'm probably getting paid by them?
Yeah, I think that
Okay.
might be it.
Okay. So I and yeah, so go ahead. Let's let the
You can't
people
guess
know.
the name? I think you can guess the name of the scent itself.
Um, is there like a famous Disney song sang by a crab, probably to fit the theme of this style of fragrance, maybe Under the Sea or something like that?
I think you're getting there.
Okay, yeah, so I'd probably say that this would be from Primera Perfumes, Marine.
You nailed it. Yeah,
Hey,
I thought I was gonna like this, but I really like this a lot.
this one's really good. This one's really good. I really enjoy this one.
I
Bader
think
did
it's
his.
amazing. It like, it's been raining and it's cold out here. It goes back and forth because California can't make up its mind, but this transports me because it feels like I'm in summer and it makes me feel so good.
Nice.
I love this scent. Like, I really, really love this scent.
And there's density to this. There's like actual depth
Yeah,
for it to be a marine fragrance. Like it, you could wear this in the fall or winter also.
I have.
And
It's
well,
really
yes,
good.
yes, no, it's really good, and it's not so safe that it's like, oh, just another aquatic. There is a little bit more going on with it, but for those of you, in my opinion, I guess for those of you who are very fond of the now discontinued Acqua di Gio Profumo, this is a little bit more of a complex version to that, in my opinion. Like you get a little bit more darkness, a little bit more woody, actual marineness, not just
It's a lot more
the
marine for sure.
yeah, actual marine. But again, not so marine where it's like, oh my gosh, you just came out of the ocean, but it does kind of give you a little bit of that feeling still.
I
Very
liked it a lot. Like I was like, okay, I'm pretty impressed by this one.
nice.
Um,
Yeah.
the other one that I think I liked, hold on, let me smell it again to make sure this is my second favorite.
Hmm.
Because you sent more than one brand too, so
Yeah, I sent a few brands for sure.
yeah, I do like this one a lot. Yeah, it's the one that remember we couldn't read it initially.
Oh, sweeping up from making
Yeah,
sense. Making sense strikes again.
oh, it smells so good,
Shout out to Mike.
and it's
This
like a lot sweeter than a lot of the stuff in this category. So like, I think he did a really good job.
yes. So this one, are you familiar with Sam Broom?
Yeah,
The
I watch his
YouTube.
stuff.
So this one was like how I had unAVERAGE patch. This is Sam Broom's collaboration. He's a big like barbershop and fougere type of guy, and I know that you liked a few barbershops, most notably Authenticities barbershop.
Yeah,
I
I like
remember
that one
when
a
I
lot.
had you on, you were telling me that you liked that, so that's why I was like, okay, if she likes that, I wonder what her thoughts would be for this because this is like a barbershop but with a twist.
Oh
You still
yeah.
get a little bit of powderiness and stuff, and I
I
don't
think
know.
this is really unique. Like I have a good amount of barbershops and this is very different to me.
Mhm.
It's really nice. A lot.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's good, and it lasts too because it's making sense. Or
Yeah.
almost a lot of his stuff, just in general, performs well, especially for the price. You can't go wrong with this, and this too is very versatile. Like you could wear this spring, summer, fall, winter. Hey, Erica. Great to see Oda Erica here. Shouts to Oda Erica climbing up 10K, almost to 10K. Appreciate you for stopping by. How am I? I'm doing well. You see, we got the amazing Sarah from Glam Finds, and
You're too
now
nice.
you're in the chat. Everything is awesome. So I hope you're doing well. Uh, and I'm sorry I missed your live stream yesterday. I was a little bit occupied. But I'm definitely gonna revisit that probably tomorrow. So but thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. just over here talking fragrance, you know. So it's good to see. I'm just awesome, you know, getting the community together. But yeah, no, sweeping up, making sense, really good stuff. Mikey Den strikes again. And this
Yeah,
is one of his
his stuff is good.
newest. Yeah, I'm. Oh, I heard you. Yo, okay. Shout out to Raph. Great to see Raph. Awesome. Raph's my bro. Zhezhou for life. I feel you. Um, but nah, that Mike Densmore has been crushing it, and I'm glad too because you really recently got into the Making Sense line. Hey, look, it's almost like you say his name and he turns into Beetlejuice. Shout out to Mike.
You know what's so funny? He just showed up. I brought this next to me to show you that I think this one's still my favorite from the house. And
Mm-hmm.
my friend Jen actually recommended it to me. House
Mm,
Party.
house
It's like
party.
all the old school throwbacks mixed in one, and it's so summer.
Nice.
Like the label on it is perfect.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. It's his themes, just everything about him. Like this one right here, if it's gonna pull up, you know, it has the barbershop theme for the sweeping up,
Yeah.
and it looks like a vintage barbershop, you know. So coming back from Whole Foods, that's one giant tiramisu. Share with me. I'm coming to Miami right now. I'm coming to Miami and then I'm gonna make a detour to California. It's a detour till I get to California for GLAMCATION. That that's how this is gonna go. But yeah, no. So so far we've talked about two of her favorites. We've talked about Primera Perfumes, which I know Erica is pretty fond of and has tried a good amount. And now we have Making Sense, Sweeping Up, Marine, Sweeping Up.
Mm, I
Sarah,
think
what
the
other
next
ones?
one,
Mm. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Ibiza
I like
night.
that one a lot. But that's not what I thought it was gonna smell like, but I like it. It's really sexy.
Mm. No, this is good. I saw the note profile and I knew this one had to be something that like I had to make sure you got this. And this actually kind of delayed because I didn't get my package and then I also got sick with the stomach virus for
Mm.
those who knew. Food poisoning sucks. But yeah, when I when I found out and saw the notes, I was like, no, I'm gonna make sure that she gets to try this.
Yeah, this one's really, really good, but it throws you off because like I'm thinking like I don't know why, but Ibiza Nights, I'm thinking like it's gonna be like this big party fragrance, but it I think
Hmm.
it's like sexier and maybe a little bit more mature than I thought it was gonna be.
Hmm.
It's
Nah,
really good.
it is. It is. I don't know. I think it's a little bit of the musk and there's like some sort of wood, maybe, right? That like
Yeah,
blends just so well together.
it's really, really nice. Is there like it's like a nutty vetiver too. Like I get a little bit of this
Hmm.
like nutty vetiver, but I
Hmm.
like that a lot actually.
Yeah. No, this
It's
this
really
is
good.
this is really. I heard good things about it, and then when I got a chance to purchase this, um, I purchased this one, and I purchased Unique, which Rico raved about, and Unique is like about to be, if not already, discontinued. So I had to make sure I had a bottle. But yeah, Ibiza Nights. I've always kind of wanted it. I've always wanted to be in Ibiza too, like the
I
actual
hear that,
country.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go out there too?
Yeah, so my next, like the two that I want to do, hopefully next, but together, like 2 weeks
Mhm.
off, jump from one of the next is Mykonos and Ibiza, hopefully in one quick trip. Well, quick, 2 weeks quick trip. But those are the two that are like number one on my bucket list. Number one is a team on my bucket list, and I've been
Mhm.
trying to go for like 3 years, but every
Mhm.
year something's gotten in the way. So it's not gonna be this year. This year's like already hectic, but next year that's my goal.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Nah. This is Yeah, to be in Ibiza and then you wear something like this, it has like a clean, dirty vibe. Just
Yeah, that's the perfect way to describe it. I'm with you on that. A clean,
very,
dirty vibe.
yeah, like you're wearing the white shirt. It's almost gonna. It might actually be like the end of the night for glamcation, where it's like just after the all white party, having a few drinks and just dancing and laughing and just a good time, and then you come out smelling like a bees of nights.
I can see that.
This this is gonna be this is good. You know, you have like the aroma of like the alcohol, even though this isn't super boozy, but just it gives off the essence of just a good time. It's like, oh, okay. I don't know where you've been, but you absolutely have been enjoying yourself. Ibiza Nights is also with Primera, so that's another one from Primera Perfumes, Manny. Just a part of his older packaging. His newer packaging for like the newly released bottles from like Scent Explore and stuff come like this, and all of his most of his older bottles come in this like matte black, solid black bottle. A few of them, they all come in this style though. His older ones, some of them will be clear also. But yeah, that's another one for wow. Premieres, what's that? 2 out of 3 are premieres.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Well, I mean, also, I think those are the ones that I was the most excited to try,
gotcha.
because I learned more about the brand and the owner and stuff. And I think when I know more about like the story of the brand, it kind of makes me more like excited about it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Um, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just about to say you draw that connection when you actually get a chance to like really meet
Oh
and
yeah.
mingle with the person. And Bader's a great person. Like Bader's super awesome. I got a chance to meet him in December and have a few drinks with him and just real chill dude, always thinking, always testing, being creative. Me and Rico told the stories enough. Like he'll just start spraying us while we were at Sun Explore. Like, what's this now? And it was always something new, something different. And he's like, shh, not releasing yet. And then just like disappear. Like he literally just pop out from the shadows, be like, shh, and then like disappear again. But it was good. Definitely a good time. So yeah, anytime you get a chance to like connect with the owners. Like I know Niles does a really good job of being personal. Um, Everyone who is watching right now is no stranger to Emily because between my channel and Joey Canoli's, Emily has started to frequent both
Oh, that's
streams.
awesome. I love Emily.
Emily's great too. You know, I still got my bonbon right here as I'm knocking everything else over, but I still got my bonbon, the praline fragrance that she released. And so being able to mix and
Good one.
mingle with these different people is definitely a good time.
I will say this. So I didn't. You gave me a bag with some Zaharovs, and I never got a chance to fill them. And I just filled one right now. This
Mm-hmm.
one, and I'm smelling it literally for the first time. I don't think it's gonna come
Mm.
up. It's yeah, it's too small. But it's of the Immortals by
I
Curly
thought that was
Sense.
I thought that was gonna be this one. Yes.
It's that one. So is that the new one?
This is her new one. Those 3 are their newest ones that came out a few months ago. Um Back in like
It's
December.
nice, dude. I didn't realize it was gonna be this good. Like I didn't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just smelled it. And I was like, oh, this is really good.
So this one is the reason
Hmm.
why I sent you all 3. This one because I know you like coconut.
Okay, so that's what I smelled immediately, and I was like, I didn't even know that she was into coconut, but this is so sexy.
Yes, yes.
Oh my
That
gosh.
that is this one is the reason because I was going to send this no matter what, and it's okay if I'm sending this one, and I have the others. I might as well just send you all 3. So this way, you
Whew.
so
She did
that
good.
yeah, it's definitely sweet, a little boozy. What's up, Judd? I see you.
Hmm.
definitely sweet, a little boozy, very
Mm.
coconut, uh, very gourmandy, but
I don't think it's too sweet though. Like this is
yeah,
like I would wear this and I don't really do gourmand. I mean, I guess there's a
got you.
couple that I would wear, but this is like I would wear this any time of the year.
Okay.
This is nice.
SK442, great to see you. Also, what up, Stefan? Stefan Fragrance. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him. But yeah, no, this she definitely did a great job with this one. I guess for me it came off a little bit sweeter because I get a little bit more of the coconut that's in here, and there was like vanilla, I think. Hi Hills. Great to see Hills, the other half
Hey
of the
girl.
girl. But yeah, no, this Andrea smelled like this all throughout Sun Explore, and
I bet she
I
smelled
was like,
amazing.
yeah, no, she did it.
Mm,
The
so good.
first day I ever met her, she was wearing this. Like the first moments of me meeting her, she was wearing this, and her Anthony did a great job. Shout out to Anthony
Mm.
too. Um, in just in general, 4 ounce, big bottle, great great quality. I mean, that's really what I can say. But I just know I was like, oh, Sarah has to try this coconut.
You were
Absolutely,
right. This is good stuff.
absolutely. What's up, Omega? Great to see Omega here too. Up. And we lost it really quick. Just a shock of uh just how great and amazing the fragrance is. We ended up losing Sarah. We'll have her come back in a few minutes. But for those of you who have not yet, please like the stream. Por favor. Um it helps the algorithm, it helps people. I don't know. It might end up making Sarah come back. Look,
I don't
shout
know
out.
why it dropped off. I was trying to see the chat and it just dropped
Uh-oh.
right off.
Uh-oh. Also, shouts to Doc Fragrance, Allie. I was talking about you earlier. Allie will be at Glamcation also. So that's another one. But y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Allie and follow Allie on Instagram if you don't. Doc Fragrance is her name. Great content, great, amazing person, and yeah, has great taste in fragrance and food. So hey, it's but yeah, of the immortals, did you have anything else maybe that you want I know this is like a true first impression for you.
Yeah. Um, so I actually liked all the samples, which
Okay.
threw me off. This one I didn't know if I was gonna like, but I actually really like 724.
Okay.
It's just
From
like
Maison Francis, yeah.
clean and dressy, and like I feel like you could dress it up so nicely.
Hmm.
I can't wait to meet you, Doc Fragrance.
Yes. What's up, DDOD?
Oh,
Good
it's
to
real
see
nice.
DDOD.
Yeah, 724 is good. You know which one I didn't try, or I don't think I
Mhm.
tried? I haven't
Which one?
tried this yet. Or
uh
if I did, I don't remember. I don't think so. I think it's still closed.
I haven't tried that one either, so you'll be able to
Really?
give like yeah, I kind of just gave it to you. So
You are too kind, sir.
listen, I've been told that a few times. I
All right,
think
here we
this
go.
one too is well, I'll let you.
Oh, I really like this. I like the opening at least. I
Yeah.
This is nice. It's like semi-sweet.
Yes. Hey,
I
hell
think
yeah,
it's coming
Omega.
off like maybe a little bit boozy. But there's something really clean in this, really clean, but like in a really good way.
Yes.
I love that. What is that?
I think it may be jazz. Let me kind of look up really quick. I got you in a few
Oh my
seconds.
gosh, this is really good.
I think though, like when giving this, I think this is also another coconut. So
Oh, that's so good. I like this one a lot. Like, you know what?
Mm.
Primera, like, his stuff is really good. Like, I have been blown away by all the ones I've smelled. I like don't know why it took me this long to smell them. This is amazing.
Mm.
It's a little bit powdery too, but in like a
Yes.
really good way.
Okay, so we have coconut,
Mm.
vanilla, brown sugar, steam oud, and musk. I don't know what steam oud is.
It must be a light oud because it's not very oudy, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's the coconut. Coconut like gets me every time. It's really really rare for me to find a coconut fragrance that's not like something that I would love to wear.
Got you.
Oh, that's so good.
And
You know
look,
what though? Ibiza Nights gets better too. What do you say?
you got back to back between of the
Yeah.
Immortals and Di Morbella.
Oh, they're both so good and so different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. This is really good stuff.
Yeah,
Dude, you really nailed it.
I
Like you
try.
nailed my taste on all of these.
Hey, that's why Bloomingdale's hired me.
You know what? That makes sense. You don't have to smell everything before finding like a signature scent for someone, so that's kind of nice.
Exactly, and then this way too, it doesn't get returned because then it's
Yeah,
like, oh, you gave me something I don't like, now I got to return it.
yeah, that makes sense.
I don't
You
hate
could
you,
probably get a.
Hills.
Oh no! I don't hate you either, but it makes me really sad.
Do it, do it, Allie. Definitely grab it. Put in the comments what you think. Let us know.
Yeah,
Because she hasn't tried it yet either. So I gave
do
her a
it.
sample last week. I gave her, or I
It's
gave her a
really
bunch
good.
of bottles, but I gave her a sample of the Immortals too last week. Of the
It
Immortals.
does.
I was
It
like,
got sweeter in the dry down, but it's still really nice and creamy.
got you.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good. It's really good.
But yeah, no, this is kind of what I do now is I recommend signature scents and different things for people. They're like, I'm going on a trip. Here you go. I'm going here. I need a new scent. There you go. And again, it keeps the return rates low. So,
Can I tell you that D Marbella and Ibiza Nights, I think probably now that I'm smelling them
mhm,
again, beat Marine for
mhm.
me. Both of them.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. But they're all so good. Wow. His stuff is like killer.
Good to
Marine is
know.
still really good though.
Marine, oh yeah, Marine, but that's good just period. Like he really outdid himself with that one.
Yeah, these are
Absolutely.
really good.
Absolutely. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that of the Immortals quick review. It reminds her of Hawaii. Okay.
I could
Warm,
totally see that. I love that.
confident, not too sweet. So there you go, Andre. Andrea, if you're watching, or well, you're gonna watch because I'm gonna end up tagging you on the back end. So now you've gotten two. I've been able to make it that you had 2.5 opinions because I'll count my opinion as half. Um, but yeah, nah, definitely. So like Hawaii, good stuff. Definitely good. And which one's that just you keep revisiting them, just going back like
Well, no, I went ahead and put Second Soul
second
in the
soul.
atomizer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really good too. That's is that booze?
Little booze. Like I think this was gin again. I think. I think he went with the gin accord again. I know the first one had gin, but it came off more soapy with the juniper. This time, I think he was able to really define a little bit more of that booze.
So I like this one. I smelled the first one and I liked it, but I like this actually I think a lot more than the first one.
Mm-hmm. These
This
are a
has
lot more
like,
fleshed out this time around. Yes.
do you like Prada Amber Pour Homme Intense?
Intense, yes, absolutely. That
I feel
is
like this is in that category for me, and it's really good.
okay.
Oh,
Oh, it's
it's so
juniper
good.
rum. It's juniper and rum. So you are right. There's like true booze because there's rum in here.
I
So
like this one. You like the Z creators one this time,
yes,
night and day from the last one. The last ones were good, but I like these. Like I like
yes.
these a lot.
Super fleshed out. This one in
Mm.
particular has my favorite dry down. The dry down of this is undefeated. So when you get a chance to really get the dry down, like wear it and like the top is nice. It's like okay, it's a nice vibrant, not vibrant, but just you know, okay, cool, and then that dry down because you get a little bit more of the tobacco, the labdanum, a little bit more of that amber and warmth to
The
it.
amber is really nice in here. He did a really good job.
Yeah, he so because Justin is like a trumpet. Well, he's not like he is a trumpet player, and so he wanted it to be like the cooling to heat of the metal of the trumpet, and just it had a whole additional backstory. But basically, it gives you like that cooling ish type of vibe at first, and then with the citruses and the aromatics going on in it, the lavenders, and then it slowly but surely just dries down into just amazing. The tobacco in here for that dry down is great. But not it's not smoky, it's just that the whole thing makes it like a
It's
nice.
very like dressy, like you could dress it up.
Mhm.
You know what? Hold on. I did all of them. I did Evening Mystique too. I just did that.
Okay.
And I like that one too. This one's
Mm,
better than the first one too.
yes.
This is
I,
nice.
I've told Ross that personally to his face so many times, especially because I was probably one of the harder critics, like actual critics, towards Evening Mystique. I mean, not towards Evening Mystique. Business Over Pleasure, and now for this
Mm.
one is uh definitely definitely great to see Evening Mystique. Also great to see Shane, DM, Newt. Shout out to Newt. Hello to two top tier fragrance reviewers. 4 a.m. has me heading out. Absolutely. I don't blame you, but I appreciate you for stopping by, Newt. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kind of feeling the Older Myth. Yeah. Older Myth is a really good. It's a diptyque fragrance, uh, a fougere style too. Ultimate shaving cream scent. Okay, I'm
I
glad
think those
you
are nice.
you were able to try that. Yeah, that's their like modern take on a fougere. But nah, Evening Mist Ross did so much better on this, and like from the second I got the three bottles, and then I immediately went to this first because I knew I was the hardest critic on Ross the first time. And
Mhm.
I personally messaged him. I told him the first second I saw him on live too. I was I gave him his props. This was my favorite of the three as a fragrance. Like a complete top to bottom fragrance. This one was now my favorite. The first set, the Siren was Andrea's. This time, this one, just because I do like the kind of clean but dark amberness that this one has. Second Soul has my favorite dry down, but this is really dope.
These are everything I'm smelling today is
Mhm.
so good. Is so so good. Oh my gosh.
And that's crazy because like we've gone through a lot so far. We've went through one, two, three, four, five, six, for sure six. I think
It's
we've only gone through
three, six,
yeah.
eight. We've gone through eight.
Oh, we've gone through 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 724, and there's one other one. I'm
Ibiza
blanking.
Nights, Marines, Sweeping Up,
D Bella, because I'm going off of the
Timor Bella.
bottles that I don't have or that I do have, and then I had to remember, okay, I don't have a bottle of 724, and then it was D Bella.
I'll tell you what, I
Yeah.
think I think that's my favorite out of all these. Like it's drying down and just it's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. He did coconut perfect.
Shout to Mange Gnosis. Second Soul is great. I
Mm,
really like Second Soul.
these are all really good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. I think I also really liked Orpheon. I remember when I sprayed
Orpheon.
that one on, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah. Orpheon.
Yeah,
Because
I do like that one.
I know you said you liked the, which one was it? Prada Black? Prada
Yeah.
Luna Rosa Black? I kind of get like just from the kind of like powdery, woody type of vibe. Like I'm similar, just a little similar. I was like, oh, okay. And Juniper is like, okay, this is gonna be good.
I can see
So
that. Yeah. This is a really good one. They're like I I think Primera, because I've heard so much about their ouds, I was a little bit nervous to try them, but he
okay,
does everything good apparently.
yeah. I didn't actually send you any ouds. I don't
No, you
think.
know who sent me ouds? Rico sent me a bunch of ouds, and these
Oh,
are all
snap.
so challenging for me. He sent me actually a lot of stuff that is more up my alley too, and the one that I wasn't sure that I was going to like, but I really do is Smoky Jazz. That one ended up being
Hey,
like one that I really like. Yeah, it's really
Smoky
good. Hey
Jazz.
Bree.
Hey, Bree. Whoop, got it. Smoky
Yeah,
Jazz.
it's
This is my
real
favorite.
good.
This is my favorite that he's released, and I told him that the second I smelled this, this was my favorite, absolutely, without a doubt, that he has released. This is because I love Jazz Club, but this is so much more than just Jazz Club. But
It's more upscale for sure. It's more a lot
yeah,
of things. Actually, I think is the best way to put it. And then
it's
I also
heavier.
liked. What'd you say?
It's heavier too. Like it's actually like Jazz Club comes and goes. This is on your skin forever. So such a long time. But which one?
Ooh, that's really good. The other one that I liked, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna like, was cigar oud.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
like, oh, this is pretty good. I don't like oud, by the way. Like, I don't like oud. If it smells like actual oud, I'm not a fan. But if it's like just
Right.
like woody, then I like it.
Okay, I get that.
I like this one a lot.
Mm.
He does his thing. Like he does a really good job. I'm really into his stuff, and I. The problem is I do like a little bit too much because like there's like four bottles or four of these that already that are full bottle worthy just from Primera. So I'm gonna
Nice.
have to pace myself with him because stuff is good.
Hey, absolutely. But Bader, Bader doesn't miss really, unless you just don't like that type of fragrance, like that style. Like obviously, if you don't like ouds, you're probably not gonna like all of his ouds. Like in general, not just you, but in general. But yeah, no, that is a great house that releases good quality stuff, and humble guy just making actual creations, and
Mm.
it's
I'm
just
telling
really.
you,
Hmm.
I just can't get enough of that. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh, like this is so good. It's
Nice.
so good.
And I'll put in the description Bader's information, so this way, on once the video's over, anyone wants to actually give me like the next 12 to 14 hours just in case. But definitely by the time tomorrow hits, all the information would be updated with how to get in contact with Primera. I personally recommend you purchase through Primera, Bader himself as opposed to, somewhere else. Although Max Aroma's convenient too. So I just like supporting the actual brand because I again you get a chance to know the owners, the creators, and everything. So uh oh, talking about Orpheon's gonna be her next bottle. Well, quick plug, really quick. If you are in the United States and you are going to pay retail for something, and it is on bloomingdales.com, please do yourself a favor. Contact me at joe.anthony1227 at gmail.com. And or contact me through Instagram, and we can arrange for you to receive anything that you are looking to order that is on bloomingdales.com, especially especially anything diptyque related. I appreciate you. I will take care of you, and it will absolutely be quite the experience. So, with that being said, thank you for your time. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program. All right. So, yeah, I had to do the plug really quick, but
No shame, dude. You got it. I mean,
hey,
people are gonna do it, buy it anyways. You might as well. And plus, I'd rather buy something from you and get some samples. Figure out what my
oh,
next full bottle's gonna be.
right. I mean, Manny, I didn't have much today, but I definitely hooked Manny up. Manny walked out with candles, even. Like, Manny walked out with a couple of things. He didn't just walk out with like two samples or whatever. Like, I tried to do my best, and just in general, like, I try to give whatever I can. Like, and it won't just be like, oh, you only bought diptyque from me, so you'll just get dip. Like, I'll try to make it worth the while as much as I can without it being like, okay, you're giving way too much, you know what I mean? But I definitely look out. And y'all saw what happened with Juan from Fatboy Fragrance when he ordered through me. So I make it worth the while where if you shop through me, you will absolutely get taken care of. But unfortunately, I can't only deal with US at the moment and ship throughout the US. So that's the only issue. But I do a good job take care of their families in general. So some good stuff. But yeah, no, that's I think which Orpheon was a really good one too. Really good from Diptyque. Mm-hmm. Premier's killing it. Smoky Jazz was on Joma for
How?
147. Nah,
That sounds
that
crazy.
that might not be the. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's the Smoky Jazz, the same
Yeah,
Smoky
because
Jazz.
he's indie. I don't think he sells on any of the discounts. Well, any of the sites other than Max Aroma.
Exactly, and Max Aroma is like a different
Yeah,
situation.
well,
So
Max Aroma is like a retail site, you know.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's a totally different situation. It's
Yeah.
really only Max Aroma or Primera. I wouldn't trust anything else at all,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So, but but yeah, did I can't remember. Did I send you anything else? Because I know I kind of
Yes,
like
you sent
rushed the
me.
package, and I was
I
like,
have Ref 45
okay, that's
and
Reflection
Source,
45 from Amwaj, Source from Hermetica.
which actually I like this one too. But I told you though, I liked all of the ones in this package.
Okay.
Um, Actually, I liked this one a lot. I forgot about this one because I was like so excited about Marine, but
Hmm.
this is really good. Which is weird for me because Amouage is not necessarily up my alley in terms of their
Hmm.
scent profile for the most part. But this
I
is
figured
nice and wearable.
I figured if any of them, it would have been
Hmm.
that. And I figured I wasn't sure, but I kind of figured you may have already tried regular reflection. And the thing that separated this
Hmm.
is the higher concentration one. It's 45%, hence the name Reflection 45.
Oh, that's why.
So any of the watches that have a number in front of it, that's how strong the oil is for it. So like Interlude
45 is a
53.
lot.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Oh, Sarah, he got. Oh, I thought it was another premiere. 2.5 ounce Al Haman Amber. Ooh, nice.
Anytime. Yeah, and you know what? I liked Source too. I remember that now because it was super clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that. I'm
definitely
telling you
is.
though, these are good. But oh, Orpheon is so good.
Mm-hmm. Orpheon.
Mm. D Marbella is still my favorite. I don't. It's just so good. It is so good. Like I keep coming back to that one.
Mm-hmm.
The coconut in here, it's perfect. He didn't make it too sweet. The what's it called? Of the Immortals is getting sweeter, but D
No.
Marbella is like perfectly creamy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. It's so good. These are all really good. You did a really good job, dude. I'm pretty
Hey,
impressed.
I for this one I wanted to make it just stuff you'd like. Stuff or it's stuff that I figured you would like. I didn't want to make it too I wasn't trying to be like, "Oh, try this and you'll think you'll like it," and then be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm disgusted." Nah, I wasn't gonna do that on this one. It was just simple, just like, "Hey, what do you think of this? I think you would like this. Do you? I think you would like this. Do you?" Just simple.
Well, you nailed it. Like this was really good. This was like a really good set of. But the problem is when you like too many samples, then you got to spend a lot of money.
Exactly.
So it's coming. But you know what? No regrets. This is really good stuff.
And then Source from Hermetica, that is basically going to be the DNA within all of Hermetic. All of their
Mm.
Hermeticas contain a certain amount of source in it, source one,
Oh,
and
that
that
makes sense.
but that fragrance itself is just source one by itself, which is like a citrus amber woody type of vibe. So
But it's
that's
good. I
yeah,
like it.
hell yeah. Oh, thank you, Stefan. I appreciate that. Joe
Yeah.
Anthony is a great curator when it comes to fragrances. Listen, I try. That's all I
I
can.
mean, I believe you are the only YouTube live. I haven't even done my own. I don't think I've ever done a YouTube live, but I think you're the
Mm,
only YouTube live that I've been on more than once.
I appreciate
Ever. Just because it's just like super easy going. And you know what? I'll say this. Your
it.
audience is very enjoyable. I like them. I like their interaction and stuff. So it's always a pleasure being on your show, man. I
I
really
appreciate.
appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you. I'm nothing without my family, without my cannoli mafia family, without my regular audience too. Speaking of, literally in that moment, wow, it's like Beetlejuice out here. Shout out to Joey Cannoli, my bro.
It really is.
Like literally unplanned and just happens like that, and boom. Shout out to Joey though. Joey, my bro. Get Joey Cannoli Roar to 1,000 so he could finally be monetized after 12 years. But shout outs to Joey. Shout out to Juju if you're watching. Drop the 69s if you want. But I am nothing without my audience. So that's why I'm just glad that they appreciate me as much as I appreciate them. And we're just able to have a good time and just chill, relax. Shoot, play pool, b-ball outside of the school.
All the things.
And
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
exactly. But for those who may have missed in the beginning, Sarah does have an event in August. And what day is that? What dates?
Um, I believe it's the 25th through 28th,
Okay.
Torrance, California. Uh, Link in my bio to get the tickets. Tickets are limited, just so you know. So once they're sold out, they're sold out because I got to get buses and stuff, and the hotel's only so big. Book your hotel room. That is also in the Eventbrite, like the write up in Eventbrite. Book your hotel
Mhm.
room. You don't have to pay until you check in, and you can cancel up to 48 hours in advance. Those are going to book out too. Because I haven't even advertised this yet, but yeah, as soon as the tickets sell out, I think I've only made. I don't remember if it was 50 or 60 available. It's done. I can't because I got to book a certain amount of buses to get us from one place to the next. So I mean, they're there. I'm going to try to do more lives soon to kind of talk about it because I know I haven't. And then I will be working on a video to release the vendors and who's going to be there. So look for that. I think at the end of March. So in about a month, that's going to come out. But I'm really excited. I'm hoping to meet a bunch of you guys there. Thank you, Joey. And yeah, just get excited. I mean, it's going to be summer, white party, beach bonfire, all the summer stuff.
Nice, yes. And like I said, I will be there. And I know for a fact Ali will be there. I know Rico, Fragged Out, Swagged Out, Farida, Tammy, some amazing people, many more, many more. Emily, Shelter and Perfumes. Again, a lot of y'all know and love Emily over at Shelter and Perfumes, Nile City Rhythm. Some really awesome people. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited.
I'm stoked for sure.
I'm I'm excited for sure. But yeah, no, it's just great, again, what you're doing for this. And the link is right there for anyone who wants to get it immediately. Eventbrite, um, right there.
Thanks, man.
Hey, I got you. I
I
appreciate
appreciate you. You plugged my event before I got to plug my event this year, so I truly appreciate that.
Hey, also, I brought you up earlier, Jeremy. Great to see you. House of
You
Colossus,
did.
the other one talking about Middle Eastern fragrances. Between the two of y'all inspiring me to get into these. Y'all make sure y'all check out House of Colossus, killing it on his YouTube channel too. Emily is a trip. That
She
that's
is.
put
In the
that's the
best way.
best way to put it. Just she's a trip. Absolutely.
Let me get some of this stuff. I got
Absolutely.
strips everywhere right now.
hmm
Oh,
But, but yeah, I didn't have anything else, did I? I don't think I did.
no.
Okay.
But once I get my life together, I'm gonna be sending you samples, but I'm not gonna mark them. I'm gonna give them a number. Let's do a
Mm.
mystery decant. I'm gonna send you a handful. I'm not gonna mark anything. I was wanting to do it that this time, but it's literally on my to-do list, top of the list, but I just didn't get a chance. So let's make an appointment in March to do this again.
Absolutely. We could do it. Just well, I will keep all of you posted on when that is, of
I
course.
like that.
And yeah, no, definitely. I'm glad I was able to get you on because, like I said, after Sun Explore, it was when's the next one, and it was oh yeah, Sarah's the next one. Absolutely. Let's get her on. Let's plug. Let's promote. Let's have fun again because you, my audience loves you. You're awesome, amazing. Your
I love
content
them.
and just getting everything going and in motion. So that being said, have any of you tried anything from the house of Premier Perfumes, Zaharoff? Shout out to the Z creators, Justin, Andrea, Anthony, and Ross. Or of course, Diptyque. Let me know in the comments below. What are some of your favorites? If you've tried anything from what was mentioned today, what are some of your favorites? Shout out to Rob Roy. I see you. Thank you for stopping by. Y'all make sure y'all like the stream. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Sarah over at Glam Finds. If you haven't already, what are you doing with your life? I appreciate
Right?
you. If you want to come to Glamcation, click the link here. And yeah, I think the only other thing left is to say get ready for another week of streams on Joey Cannoli Raw. Make sure you subscribe there too. I appreciate you all. Y'all make sure y'all have a great night and we will see you later. Adios.
Bye.